On the streets of Scotland, the Saltire is taking on new meanings. Today it flew in Glasgow, not as a symbol of independence, but alongside Union flags at a rally backed by the far right to protest against asylum seekers. What does the Saltire mean to you?
The Saltire, Scottish pride, Scottish freedom.
Does it mean inclusion? Does it mean a welcome?
Well, yeah, everybody's welcome as long as they come here legally.
So what do you want to happen? What are you calling for?
Clean out the illegals.
When you say
Send
clean,
them back.
when you say clean out, what do you mean?
Send them back.
Can I ask you why you've come today?
Protect the children.
Protect your children from what?
Sorry, who are you?
We're for the news, Channel 4 News.
Who? Channel 4.
Channel 4 News.
Bye-bye. Fake news. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Bye-bye.
Glasgow is a city with a reputation for openness. There was a large counter-protest.
It's our flag too. And I'm not a nationalist, I'm a socialist on the contrary, but they're taking it and they're weaponising it for badness,
But there are new undercurrents now. Glasgow City Council has been warning for months that homeless refugees are putting unprecedented pressure on services.
I was never brought up as a racist person, but there is times that I feel like that because the government and the authorities has forced us into being the way that we are. Normally I wouldn't have come out to something like this, but it's got us so angry now that we've got to stand up for ourselves.
The picture is made more complicated by polling which suggests a rise in support for reform.
This is democracy in action and I'm absolutely buzzing. This is what Glasgow's all about.
Is it racism in action?
No, I've been here for about 10 minutes. I've not seen any sort of racism in hand at all. What I've seen is people dancing, I've seen people singing, I've seen people with Saltires. Glasgow is also a city that is now at breaking point. We have a housing crisis. We are taking in far too many asylum seekers in most places around the UK. And this is not about people who came here through the legal routes, who've set up a home here in Glasgow.
Let them go! Let them go!
4 years ago, on the south side of Glasgow, a community came together to surround a Home Office van and halt an immigration raid on Kenmure Street. The neighbourhood is one of the most ethnically diverse in Scotland, but even here, some sense a shift in mood towards the wider immigrant community.
Personally, I don't feel unsafe, but I feel unsafe for my mother. I feel like there's a safety issue for our elderly, for our children, for those who visibly don't look like they belong here. And when I say that, I'm using the language that's been thrown at us.
Harshad is an academic who moved up to Scotland from Kent to escape racial tensions in England in the wake of the Brexit vote.
We came to Glasgow for a better life, for a different political way to be, for a different grassroots community which we found. And so when you see this happening at this time, it's a very dangerous moment.
You're almost having to justify yourself.
Your existence?
You're having to justify yourself. Oh, wait a minute, I'm not just here. I just didn't arrive. My granny was born here, my mum was born here, I was born here. I employ 9 staff. I've given to the estate. I mean, do you want us to justify all this? I'm tired of justifying myself. I really am. Actually, the analogy is like when you're playing snakes and ladders and you get to 99 and then you come all the way down the snake to number 2. That's what it feels like when things like this happen.
We're still Scottish. You can't take that flag away. You can't take that away from us. We're born here, we're brought up here, and we will always, even if we're down at the bottom from 99 to number 2 in the snakes and ladders, we're still going to climb our way back up. That's what being Scottish is about.
Saltires are not just flying at protests. They line lampposts in suburban streets in towns and cities across Scotland now, backed by a network of social media supporters who see them as an outpouring of patriotism. To others, though, they are symbols of intimidation, sending a message about who does and does not belong.